In this lesson, we'll be talking about angle-angle similarity. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to determine if triangles are similar using the angle-angle similarity and solve application problems using the angle-angle similarity. So triangle theorems are rules. So we know that two congruent angles prove that they're similar triangles. For example, I can look here at these two triangles and see how K has two arcs and R has two arcs and L has three arcs and Q has three arcs. So because they have two angles that are congruent, the triangles are similar. Whenever two triangles create like this V in here, these two angles across from each other are called vertical angles, and they are always congruent. And our third theorem says the sum of the angles equal 180 degrees. So in our triangle, angle A plus angle B plus angle C must equal 180 degrees. The mirror method is when the light reflects off of a mirror at the same angle it arrives. When that happens, it creates two similar triangles. And that works because angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent, and then it creates these right triangles, and they're also congruent. So when we have two congruent angles, the triangles are similar. An exterior angle is an angle that's outside of the triangle. So the angle inside and outside together equal 180 degrees. So in this example, 47 degrees is inside and the M is outside. Well, I know that together they equal 180 degrees. So if I took 180 degrees minus the 47 would mean that M is 133. Determine if the triangles are similar using the angle-angle theorem. Well, I have these two triangles, but I have two angles in one of them and two in the other. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is find this missing angle R. So to do that, I would take 180 degrees minus the 100 minus the 45, and angle R is 35 degrees. I'm going to do the same thing to find angle S. So 180 minus the 100 minus the 35 I know gives me 45. So now I can see at least two of the angles are the same, and so the triangles are similar. So are the following pairs of triangles similar? So here I can see that these two are both X, and then I've got two angles here that are 90 degrees, so yes, because I have the X ones and the right angles. Two angles. I don't know what B and C are, but it doesn't matter because I do have two sets are the same. In this one, see I've got an arc here, one arc and one arc, two arcs and two arcs. So yes, because they have the same number of arcs. In these two triangles, I've got BDE and I've got BAC. Well, I know B is the same because it's the same angle in both of them. But that's all. The only one I really know. That's all I can tell. So no, it's not the same. In this one, I have two arcs, one arc, one arc. So yes, they have the same number of arcs. Two of them, two of the angles. Find the missing angle. So here, all we need to do is take 180 minus the 80 minus the 60, and A is 40. Here, 180 minus 45 minus 70, B is 65. 180 minus 20 minus 35, C is 125. 180 minus 78 minus 37 is 65. Ooh, I don't know this, but I know 180 minus the 52 minus the 81. I can find N. And P, I'll take 180 minus 52 and get those two. In this one, to find Q, I'll take 180 minus the 64 minus the 37. Once I find Q, then I'll take 180 minus the Q to get R. Here, I have two missing. Oh, but see, I can find the S because 180 minus 106 will give me the S. And then I can take 180 minus 64 minus whatever S is, which was 74. In this one, I would have to find U first. So 180 minus 57, and then 180 minus those two. True or false? Sides are congruent in similar figures. They don't have to be congruent, they have to be proportional. Angles are congruent in similar figures. True. The angles always stay the same.